Dealing with unpaid debts can be one of the most challenging aspects of business. For creditors who've exhausted other methods of collection, legal action may be the next step. But how does the legal collections process actually work? In this video, we'll break down each step in the legal collections process so you can understand what to expect if you're ever involved in such a case. What is legal collections? Legal collections is the formal process of using legal tools and the court system to recover money that's owed. This process is usually pursued after traditional debt collection methods, such as phone calls or payment reminders, have failed. The goal is to recover the debt in a manner that is enforceable under the law, which can sometimes involve lengthy and complex procedures. Step 1. Demand letter. Before any legal proceedings begin, creditors typically start by sending a demand letter. This letter notifies the debtor that they owe money and provides a specific deadline for repayment. It also warns that legal action will be taken if the debt is not settled. A demand letter is often the first and most important step, as it formalizes the debt and can be used as evidence in court later on. Step 2. Filing a lawsuit. If the debtor doesn't respond to the demand letter, the creditor can proceed by filing a lawsuit in court. To do this, the creditor must prove that the debt is valid and provide supporting documentation, such as contracts, invoices, or credit card statements. Once the lawsuit is filed, the court will assign a case number and begin the legal process. Step 3. Serving the summons. Next, the debtor must be notified about the lawsuit. This is done by serving a summons, a legal document that informs the debtor of the lawsuit and requires them to respond within a certain time frame. This step is crucial because the debtor must be properly notified for the case to proceed legally. If the debtor fails to acknowledge the summons, they may lose the case by default. Step 4. Debtor's response. After receiving the summons, the debtor has a set period, usually between 20 and 30 days, to respond. The debtor can admit to the debt, dispute it, or file a counterclaim. If they fail to respond, the court may issue a default judgment in favor of the creditor. Step 5. Discovery. Once both sides have responded, the discovery phase begins. This is where both parties exchange information and evidence related to the case. Debtors and creditors may be required to submit documents, answer questions under oath, or give depositions. The discovery phase helps both sides understand the strengths and weaknesses of their cases and can lead to a settlement or trial. Step 6. Settlement or trial. After discovery, the creditor and debtor can attempt to settle the case outside of court. A settlement is often a mutually agreed upon resolution where the debtor may agree to pay part or all of the debt. If no settlement is reached, the case goes to trial, where both sides present their evidence and arguments. The judge will then make a ruling based on the evidence. Step 7. Judgment and enforcement. If the creditor wins the case, the court will issue a judgment stating that the debtor must repay the debt. However, obtaining a judgment doesn't automatically mean that the debtor will pay. Creditors can take further legal steps to enforce the payment, such as garnishing wages, placing liens on property, or levying bank accounts. The role of various parties in the legal collections process. Throughout this process, several key parties are involved, including the creditor, who initiates the case, the debtor, who responds to the legal action, attorneys, who provide guidance and representation, and process servers, who ensure the legal documents are properly delivered. Judges and juries are responsible for making the final decision based on the evidence. How retrievables can help. Legal debt collection can be a complex and overwhelming process. but it doesn't have to be something you handle alone. Retrievables is a debt collection marketplace that connects businesses with expert collection attorneys and agencies to help navigate the legal collections process smoothly. Whether you're looking to initiate a lawsuit or need help enforcing a judgment, Retrievables can help you find the right professionals for your case. Don't face the legal collections process without expert support. Understanding the legal collections process is vital for both creditors and debtors. By knowing each step involved, from the demand letter to enforcement, you'll be better prepared to handle debt-related issues. Remember, legal collections isn't something to tackle alone. With the right guidance and support, you can ensure a smoother process and improve your chances of recovering the money owed. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out Retrievables for professional help with your debt collection needs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more helpful insights on debt collection. For more information about how Retrievables can assist you, visit our website today.